Are you looking for another pro tip to elevate your next presentation or meeting? I've got one for you. Try the open palms method. I'm Shibani Joshi. I'm a journalist. I have worked for or continue to work for organizations like CNBC, ABC News, and Fox, and I also coach executives at Stanford Graduate School of Business. And I use and share tips that I give every day in my work, including the importance of using body language. Today, I want to talk to you about the power of your palms. In one study, a speaker delivered the same pitch in two different ways. First, once with their palms facing up, and the other with their palms facing down. The palm up version had up to 40% higher response rates from the audience. And here's why. Your palm position is an effective tool. For example, first, if you're like one of the executives that I work with, you often obsess over what it is that you want to say in meetings or presentations and pitches, but nonverbal communication is just as important as words, especially how we use our hands. What we do with them sends huge signals to our audience without us even saying a word. And here's why. The open palms signal that I'm giving something of value to you. It's an offering. But when I put my palms down, there's a different read from the audience. There's less of a giving effect. If you feel awkward about using your hands or not sure what to do, the one thing not to do is hide them. Putting your hands behind your back in your pockets is giving off a wrong signal. It can signal that you're trying to hide something literally from our audience. Want to try and experiment with your palms? Here are 3 different ways to try. First, use it when making a recommendation. For example, you can say, here's what I suggest we do. Extend your hands slightly as if you're offering an idea, kind of like an object. Another option, when you're trying to diffuse tension, it's a great tool. Find yourself in a tough Q&A or getting pushback from a colleague, bring both palms up and then slightly out. Slow your pace and mirror back their point of view. And then say something like, let me share how I'm thinking about it. This gesture can physically lower the emotional temperature. Lastly, when you want to hand the conversation off to somebody in a presentation, simply open your hands and gesture. It's more gentle than tossing to another person. It's just a nonverbal cue that it's their time to speak. And it's a lot more gracious and natural. As with all nonverbal gestures, don't pile them up. Don't use the palms technique with the steeple technique. Use them in key moments to build their trust. So now you know the power of the palm. Try it out in your next meeting and watch how the energy changes in your presentation.